Hey guys, I'm Sarah. I just want to start off by saying it was a pleasure meeting you all yesterday, and I'm thoroughly excited to start the program. A little bit about me is I have two kids. They're 10 and 11, both ladies. They're absolutely great. I adore my kids. They are 11 months apart, so they argue about 99.9% of the time because they're both ladies, but it is getting better. My boyfriend actually works for the Kendall County Sheriff's Office, so our household has a very huge respect for law enforcement. A little bit about my work life is I actually work for CommuniCare. I've worked for CommuniCare for about a year. I am a medical assistant currently, and I was actually just promoted to lead. So I am the leader for the clinic that I'm currently at, and we actually have family OB and pediatrics, and we're bringing on a lab, so it's a pretty big clinic. I actually didn't realize how much I enjoyed being a leader until I was given this opportunity, and clearly they saw it in me that I didn't see, and I didn't realize when they pointed certain things out, like, hey, this job is for you. So it's been a little life-changing, and I'm actually enjoying this. So it's been a little bit of an adventure and a challenge for myself. For my hobbies, I definitely enjoy baking and crocheting. I joke and say that I'm old at heart because I like to sit and crochet for hours. And then baking, I just absolutely love baking. I can bake cakes and pies and cupcakes. It's just something I've always learned. I've always found fascinating, and I've always enjoyed doing it. An interesting fact about me is I am actually a firearms enthusiast. It's never really been a hobby of mine, only because it's expensive. But I think I'm thoroughly educated with firearms, and I've been always raised that way. My dad was Army and prior law enforcement, so I was just kind of raised like that. My goal at Hallmark is to actually dig deeper into my own character. I've always been very hard on myself, thinking I'm very close-minded when it comes to certain things and people. And I've always thought of myself as an introvert, but also a people person. It's very strange. I feel like I'm a decent public speaker, and I actually enjoy it. But after I'm almost mentally exhausted. So it's different. I was actually going to school for nursing. I did all my prerequisites. I spent about 3.5 years doing all my prerequisites for nursing, and then I was doing it. It was a goal of mine. But then my job actually had a huge impact on me, and I didn't realize how much, like I said previously, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed being a leader. And then when I was introduced to Hallmark, I researched for 6 to 8 months, thinking and debating if this was something I actually wanted to do. I would watch videos on, people's experiences and challenges that they face, and I was like, man, this, I want to do this. I absolutely want to do this. So I'm excited. That is my goal at Hallmark, is to learn how to adapt and learn how to deal with people's characters, being able to go from 100 to 1 in a second, and know how I can approach certain people due to their character and their wants and their needs, so I can adapt and mold myself to the leader they need me to be. And that falls into the next point, is why do I believe we're studying character, is so that way we can listen and to see other people's views and points, and be open to changing, and be open to adapting, and to grow as a person, to be able to adapt to other people's characters, basically. And it's always interesting to learn other people's views and their needs and their likes, and be able to, it's one thing to respect it's one thing to understand someone's points, and it's one thing to understand someone's character, but it's another thing to respect someone's character, and that's where I feel will be my biggest challenge. So I look forward to working with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys every other Saturday. Just as long as we bring coffee, it'll be fun. But yes, I will see you guys Saturday. Thank you.